Greetings, adventurer. I shall gladly step into the role of your dungeon master, immersing myself in the rich tapestry of this campaign and guiding you through an epic adventure. As the dungeon master, I will breathe life into the world around you, presenting challenges, allies, and the wonders of a fantastical realm. Prepare yourself for thrilling encounters, intriguing mysteries, and the triumphs and tribulations that await you. I shall create a captivating and immersive experience, weaving a narrative that will transport you to a realm of fantasy and excitement. Together, we shall forge a tale of heroism, where you, Gildrov, the Hill Dwarf Cleric, shall face adversity, uncover secrets, and shape the destiny of your character. So, ready your wits and steel yourself for the challenges ahead. For the world is yours to explore and conquer. Let the adventure continue. How may I assist you in your quest today? As your dungeon master, you may refer to me as Verithas. It is a name that carries the essence of the worlds I weave and the tales I tell. Under this name, I shall guide you through the depths of dungeons, across sprawling landscapes, and into the hearts of captivating encounters. Together, as player and dungeon master, let us embark on this grand adventure. How may I assist you, Gildrov, in your ongoing quest? Very well, Gildrov. With renewed determination, you continue to follow the trail left by the missing adventurers. The footprints lead you deeper into the dense forest, as the sunlight filters through the branches overhead, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. The trail becomes fainter, but your keen eyes and tracking skills allow you to keep on their path. As you venture deeper into the woods, the sounds of nature surround you, a symphony of rustling leaves, chirping birds, and the occasional scurrying of woodland creatures. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and the fragrance of wildflowers. The forest seems serene, yet an underlying sense of anticipation lingers. Roll a perception check to see if you notice any signs or clues as you progress along the trail. As you continue along the trail, your sharp senses pick up on subtle details in your surroundings. You notice a break in the foliage to your right, revealing a glimpse of a small clearing nestled among the trees. There seems to be some movement, though it's difficult to discern what it might be from this distance. Additionally, you detect a faint scent on the breeze, a mixture of smoke and something metallic. It's a scent that doesn't quite belong in the natural environment, hinting at the possibility of a nearby campfire or perhaps something more. What would you like to do, Gildrov? Investigate the clearing or follow the trail further to see where it leads. With a careful and stealthy approach, you make your way toward the clearing, keeping a close eye on your surroundings. As you draw nearer, you notice a flickering light dancing among the trees, indicating the presence of a fire. You move silently, using the cover of bushes and trees to conceal your approach. Peering through the underbrush, you catch sight of a small campsite within the clearing. There are 3 individuals huddled around the fire, their forms partially illuminated by the flickering flames. They appear to be human, their faces etched with weariness and concern. They wear tattered clothing and carry worn weapons at their sides. From their conversations, you gather that they are the very adventurers you've been searching for. They speak of the dangers they've encountered in the forest and their desperate need to find a way out. They seem unaware of your presence, engrossed in their discussion. Roll a stealth check to maintain your stealthy approach and remain undetected. Your steps are light and your presence masked as you navigate the undergrowth. You move with the grace of a shadow, making no sound that could alert the adventurers to your presence. You reach a vantage point where you can observe their camp without being seen. From your concealed position, you listen to their conversation. They discuss their dwindling supplies, their exhaustion from the constant struggle in the forest, and their uncertainty about how to find their way back home. It's clear that they're in need of assistance and guidance. What do you wish to do? Gildrov, do you reveal yourself and offer your help? Or do you continue to observe silently from the shadows? With confidence and a friendly demeanor, you step out from your hiding spot and make yourself known to the adventurers. Startled, they turn their attention toward you, their eyes widening with a mix of surprise and relief. The flickering firelight dances on their faces as they study you. One of the adventurers, a woman with short, tousled hair, steps forward and introduces herself. "I am Lyra, a rogue," she says, her voice carrying a hint of skepticism mixed with hope. The other two, a burly man with a longsword named Finn and a nimble archer named Alara, nod in acknowledgement. Lyra speaks up, her voice filled with a mixture of gratitude and frustration. "We were ambushed by a group of bandits while traveling through these woods. They overwhelmed us, took our supplies, and left us lost in this labyrinth of trees. We've been wandering aimlessly ever since, desperate to find a way back home." Alara chimes in, her eyes glimmering with a touch of desperation. "We're running low on food and water. We've encountered strange creatures and unnatural phenomena in this forest. It feels like we're trapped in some sort of twisted realm. Any help you can provide would be greatly appreciated." Roll a persuasion check to reassure them of your intentions and establish trust with the adventurers. With a genuine smile and a reassuring tone, you speak to the adventurers, instilling a sense of trust and hope. Your words carry the weight of your mission, as well as the sincerity of your desire to help them. Lyra, Finn, and Alara visibly relax, their initial skepticism melting away. Lyra's expression softens, and she nods appreciatively. Gildrov, we are grateful for your arrival. We've been lost and disheartened, unsure if we would ever make it back. Your presence brings us newfound hope. Finn clasps a hand on your shoulder, his grip firm yet grateful. A dwarf cleric, sent by the village priestess herself. We couldn't have asked for better aid. Your arrival is a blessing in this dark and tangled forest. Alara, her eyes shining with gratitude, speaks up. We've encountered dangerous creatures and traps in these woods. We must find a way out before it's too late. Please, Gildrov, guide us and help us reclaim our path. You have successfully established trust with the adventurers, and they are now eager for your guidance. What do you wish to do next, Gildrov? You approach each adventurer in turn, examining them for injuries. Lyra has a few minor cuts and bruises. Finn bears a shallow gash on his arm, and Alara seems to have twisted her ankle. While their injuries aren't severe, they could hinder their progress if left untreated. As you check their belongings, you find that none of them possess the journal you discovered at the abandoned campsite. However, Finn mentions that one of their companions, a wizard named Alistair, had been keeping a journal to document their journey. Unfortunately, Alistair went missing during the bandit ambush, and they fear he may have been captured or worse. Lyra reaches into her pack and pulls out a small leather-bound book. This is Alistair's journal, she says, handing it to you. He always carried it with him. Maybe it holds some clues or insights that can aid us in our search. You now have Alistair's journal in your possession. It could provide valuable information about their journey, the bandits, or perhaps even the mysterious forest itself. What would you like to do next, Gildrov? Apologies for the confusion in my previous response. The journal you found earlier at the abandoned campsite does not belong to any of the adventurers you are currently with. It seems to have been left behind by someone else entirely. Perhaps another traveler or an unfortunate soul who met an untimely end. As you examine the journal, you notice that it is written in a different handwriting style and contains accounts of different experiences and observations. The entries detail encounters with various creatures, strange occurrences in the forest, and hints of a hidden treasure deep within the woods. While the journal doesn't directly relate to the missing adventurers you are currently assisting, it still holds valuable information that might aid you in your own journey and uncover the mysteries of the forest. You now possess 2 journals: Alistair's journal, belonging to the missing wizard, and the mysterious journal from the abandoned campsite. How would you like to proceed? Gildrov. Lyra, Finn, and Alara exchange puzzled glances, indicating that they haven't encountered any such magical orb during their ordeal in the forest. They express curiosity and concern about the disappearance of the orb and the discovery of the ancient scrolls and the golden potion. Lyra steps forward and says, "We should be cautious with those scrolls and the potion. They could be connected to the strange happenings in this forest. Ancient magic can be unpredictable, and it's best to approach them with care." Finn nods in agreement. "We've faced some odd and dangerous things here. It would be wise to seek someone knowledgeable in magical artifacts and potions to examine and identify them before we proceed." Alara adds, "There might be someone in the nearby village who can help. They may have encountered similar artifacts before or have access to resources that can shed light on their nature." As the group discusses their options, the decision is ultimately yours. Gildrov, how would you like to handle the ancient scrolls and the golden potion? As you carefully store the ancient scrolls and the golden potion in your bag, you turn your attention to the wounds of the adventurers. With your healing abilities as a cleric, you tend to their injuries to the best of your abilities. Using your knowledge of medicine and your divine connection, you apply bandages, administer healing ointments, and offer prayers for their swift recovery. The adventurers express their gratitude for your aid, feeling relieved to have someone with your skills to attend to their wounds. After some time, their injuries begin to heal, and they regain their strength and vitality. They thank you once again for your assistance, acknowledging the vital role you played in their rescue. With the adventurers on their way to recovery, you have some time to rest and regroup. Is there anything else you would like to do or discuss with them? Gildrov. As you take a moment to assess the time, you realize that it is late afternoon. The sun is gradually descending in the sky, casting long shadows amidst the trees. The light filters through the foliage, creating a serene and somewhat mystical atmosphere in the forest. The adventurers, having been rescued, seem relieved to be out of immediate danger and grateful for your presence. They discuss the next steps and express their desire to return to the village to rest and regroup. They suggest that it would be wise to set up camp for the night and continue the journey in the morning when they are more refreshed. As the group settles down for the evening, you have the opportunity to share stories, exchange information, or further discuss any matters with the adventurers. The choice is yours. Gildrov, what would you like to do? The adventurers nod appreciatively at your suggestion. We were fortunate to have packed some rations before we set out on our expedition. One of them replies, "It won't be a feast, but it should be enough to sustain us for the night." With their agreement, you work together to set up a campsite in a clearing nearby. You gather firewood, set up tents, and create a makeshift cooking area. The adventurers contribute by unpacking their rations and distributing them among the group. As the fire crackles and the scent of food fills the air, you all gather around, sharing a simple meal and engaging in conversation. The adventurers express their gratitude once again for your timely arrival and rescue, expressing their hope that you will continue to accompany them on their journey. As the night settles in, you can see the weariness in their eyes. It has been a long and eventful day for all of you. Is there anything specific you would like to discuss or do before you retire for the night? Gildrov. Understood. Gildrov. You find a comfortable spot within the camp. Settle down, and prepare yourself for a much-needed rest. The sounds of the forest envelop you as you close your eyes, feeling the fatigue of the day gradually fading away. Throughout the night, the watch shifts among the adventurers to ensure everyone's safety. The crackling fire casts dancing shadows on the surrounding trees, providing a sense of security and warmth. Your dreams are peaceful, and the night passes uneventfully. As the first rays of dawn begin to filter through the trees, you awaken feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. The camp slowly stirs to life as your companions rise from their slumber, stretching and preparing for the day ahead. The adventurers thank you once again for your aid and express their readiness to continue the journey. With the morning sun shining brightly overhead, the path lies before you. The mysteries and challenges of the forest await as you set forth on another day of adventure. What would you like to do? Gildrov. You're most welcome. Gildrov. It has been a pleasure guiding you on this adventure. I'm glad you enjoyed the campaign thus far, and I look forward to continuing it whenever you're ready to embark on new quests. Feel free to return whenever you wish to resume your journey. Remember, as the Dungeon Master, I'm here to create a world of endless possibilities and challenges for you to explore. May your future adventures be filled with excitement, discovery, and triumph. Until next time, farewell, Gildrov. Safe travels, and may your path be filled with grand tales of heroism.